Welcome to another episode of Jordans and Jazz. I'm your host, Juan Williams, and I got a guest today. I got a returning guest, Akuro. We're going to be talking about his new video, new and single. Music is my sanctuary. Before I jump into the show, I do want to share my kicks of the day. Being that it's the holiday season, and I'm sure a lot of sneakerheads did pick up the cool gray 11. So I wanted to, that's my kicks of the day is the cool gray 11s. Definitely a fan of the 11s. I know most sneakerheads are. So that's my kicks of the day. Oh, and just as a reminder for those that are new to my show, I'm a musician. I also teach piano and guitar lessons. Mainly focused on funk, hip hop, jazz, R&B, and I also work at an athletic shoe store, and that's really the start of my sneaker collection. So if you're a fan of music, fan of sneakers, you're definitely in the right place. So I do want to pull up Akuro here. So let's pull him in, give him a good round of applause. What's good? We back at it again. Let's go. Back at it.
Yeah,
man. What's good? You got the new single out, right? The new video. It's on YouTube. Don't forget. Oh yeah. Drop. The link is in the link for the video and the Akuro's YouTube channel is in the description. So go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for any, and hit likes, leave a comment, or hit the dislike button, whatever you got to do. I'm sorry. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Jordans and Jazz. That's where I do, put my kicks of the day and my new what I picked up, new, especially for the holiday season. And follow me on Twitter. At Jordans and Jazz. Akuro, what's good? What's good? What's happening? How's everything?
Man, we blessed, man. We here, back at it again.
Back at it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's get into it. So we got this video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Music is my sanctuary.
Yep.
That's the new video. Tell me about this new video that you did. Tell me about it.
Oh man, Music is My Sanctuary. The video was shot by Andrew Alvarez, directed, and man, it's just one of those fun videos, man. It's like it's a lot of character, a lot of authenticity, and yeah, man, we just had a great time, man. We had a great time. Finally got to get that up to the people. The single has been out for a few months now, and for people who don't know, Music is My Sanctuary is, it's a remake of a song by the great the great Gary Bartz, a saxophonist. And he released the original version in the 70s, back in the 70s, and I had a chance to work with some musical juggernauts to help me put together this record, and the likes of Jack Walker, Shout out to Hubert Eves the third. And yeah, man, the video is come on, man. It's a good
Hey, the
time.
video is wild. Like, tell me about the concept. Tell me how you came up with the concept for this video.
Yeah, so we wanted to really take a bit of inspiration from Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. For those who are familiar with that, Dr. Jekyll and Hyde is like a film from the 20s. It's an old film, old film before I was
Yeah.
even alive. And me and Andrew, we got together several times to kind of mesh together this idea. We thought about it deeply, and yeah, man, we finally got a chance to bring it to life. Dr. Jekyll and Hyde themed, and that is basically a scientist, a mad scientist
Hmm.
who turns into a serial killer. Basically, I'm the mad scientist, but I just turn into a musical genius.
Musical genius.
So
You kill it. You killing the record. That's what you're doing. You out here. You
and
killing the record. you know,
we killed that record. So I guess
killing the
I'm a serial
record.
killer as well.
Yeah, you killing
We
the
killed that
record.
record.
You didn't turn into a serial killer. You just came in just murdering this. Murdering this song. This man,
Man.
it's wild. Like the when I seen the video, we're gonna watch the video here in a minute. But
Hmm.
when I seen the video, like when you had just put out like the to kind of promote it. I didn't, I was just like, okay, I was like, this is different until I watched the video. Then I'm like, man, you had went into different characters, the acting, like what?
Yeah, man. That was the whole point too. I wanted to tease people. I wanted people to think that it was just one thing. I wanted the people to think it was just something light. So I just showed that snippet in the beginning,
Right.
and hopefully it caught people to want to come back when I released the video to see the whole thing, and then they would be even more surprised when they saw what happened towards the middle and the end. Um, because it's a surprise, really. When you're doing stuff like that, it's a big surprise. So I just wanted to keep it that way. Most importantly, and I
Mhm.
think once the people who did see the whole video from start, it kept them to the end, and that was the
Yeah.
whole idea
It,
behind.
I mean, it was points. I mean, I think we'll talk about the video a little bit more when we after we watch it. But I just was dying because I was just when I'm watching it, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, you was a fool for this one. I'm
Definitely.
over here like this is great. It's fantastic. I like the concept of it. The you use the story, right, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You use that story to kind of help facilitate the story you wanted to tell. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We use that as kind of the skeleton for sure. But I
Hmm.
just wanted to really let people know, man, that music is my sanctuary. Is the title, and that's the theme as well. Because music is everything to me, and it's like I wanted to really show people that, like, yeah, because some of the instruments in the video we're playing and things like that. I'm playing and things like that. I don't play a ton of musical instruments,
Hmm.
but I'm versed in a good few. I can play a good few things, but I really want to show people a well-round understanding of, like, how music is my world. You know what I mean? From when it comes to music, the lyrics, uh, just grooving, jamming, and
Yeah.
and it just being a part of the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like the rhythm of it. I think a lot of times people could get caught up in, like, oh, maybe wanting to be great at playing something, learn, reading and blah blah blah, but the rhythm, you know. A lot of people don't get a chance to tap into that rhythm, and I think definitely with this one, we tapped in with that rhythm heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I think you really, and one thing that I think what it is that around the pandemic and just tell me about like I think music is really what got a lot of people through the pandemic. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think about that? And then also like what your plans were dealing with the pandemic and why you wanted to do a video and some of the other stuff that you have out on your channel.
I definitely think music was one of the key components that got people through the pandemic.
Hmm.
Um, you know, like for me especially, man, like when the pandemic kicked off, I was able to really key in on some things and focus in on like wrapping up two projects. Um, and during the pandemic, I got this done as well too. I think I got this done. This done. I think this was recorded a little bit before the pandemic, but it got mastered during the pandemic.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, like it really gave me a chance to sit back and focus in on like what was most important to me, and this song really puts the hammer to the nail with it. Like, once this was mastered and finished, and I knew it was gonna get ready to come out, I was like, man, this is it. I was
This
like,
is
this,
it.
I was like, this is it. I was like, this is everything that I've been working up to at this point. Like
Hmm.
my whole my whole 20s. At the same time was kind of like this is like a testament a little bit. This song was
Hmm.
like, hey, come here, hey, come here, sit down, sit down. This song was like a testament at the same time, like to be like, whoa, it was like a well-rounded view of like what I've been doing
Hmm.
prior to the
Okay.
pandemic. But the pandemic really helped me grasp everything that I was working on, and yeah, man, I think it ushered through for me to help me push through and see the end of what the pandemic could look like. Even though we still kind of in one, you know what I'm saying? But um, I
Yeah,
think
things is coming back. Like
things
it's
is coming
just.
back a little bit. Things is coming back a little bit.
Mhm.
Come here, hey, hey, come here, come here. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Things is coming back just a little bit. But I think at the same time, like this is perfect to put out the video. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Perfect to put out the video because it just extends the feeling from when the record was made to when the record was released to now that the video is released. And yeah, man, I think the title is everything, man. Music is my sanctuary, and not just for like music heads, like it ain't gotta be for people who play music. Music in general, like you said, during the pandemic, it helped everybody really get through. So this song is basically that for everybody. That's how
Yeah.
I see
Well, let's take a listen to this. Let's take a well, actually a listen. Let's watch the video.
it. Listen, and
Because this video. I mean, it's it's great to see. I mean, every time I watch it, it's like something new like pops up. To me. So
yeah,
so
yeah,
let's
it's
uh
definitely
let's
those. It's definitely one of those for sure.
yeah let's take a let's
Play
take a
that. Let's play
listen
that.
to
Let's see.
the
Let's see that.
let's go ahead and take a listen to the.
Experiment 34. Incomplete. Testing saxophone sounds 5 through 6. And yes, 7, 8, and 9.
It's that Harlem Bush music, that true into Kush music. It's that Harlem Bush music, that true into Kush music. It's that Harlem Bush music, that's true into
You over here mixing up the potion, huh?
Mixing it up on them.
I'm here to carry more than a remedy. I'm here for them who they try to bury. I stand for Kaepernick and I stand for Gary. If I struck a chord, you find contrary, cause my tongue is sharp and this pitch is scary. Rewriting history, how dare we? The melody and its truth is my sanctuary. We not hiding, we abiding, not slipping, not sliding, we gliding. Finding where my soul's residing, got me glad. Knowing
I'm
what
just
I have
testing
and
out right
have
now,
me
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
Experimenting the sounds.
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh,
The bladder's too heavy for them to carry. The melody and its truth is my sanctuary.
said, oh, okay, I got it now. I got it now. Like, yeah.
Exactly.
You was telling me about the concept of that. You're like, I'm about to play every instrument. And I was like, I wasn't seeing what you were seeing until I seen the video.
Exactly.
I wasn't seeing it's gonna
Boom.
I was not seeing this coming. Nobody's seen this coming.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. Nobody, to look into the camera, all that. I fell out. When I first seen that, I fell out. I think I hit you right away too. I was like, man.
No, we got in the bag for real.
Yeah.
The toy saxophone. Come on, man.
Man, yeah.
That's a toy saxophone, and it actually plays too.
Oh, it does?
It actually plays too, yeah.
Oh, like so you can hit a couple notes on it.
Yep. Come on, man. With the chin. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you hit him with every man. Man, how long did it take for you to do this?
We actually shot. It took about 2 weeks.
Okay.
It took about 2 weeks because one weekend we started the first half, and then the second half the following week we did it. So, it took 2 days, but it's just 2 weeks apart.
Right.
A week apart. Because this part right here was shot in my living room.
Oh, okay.
So we just decked it out.
Yeah.
We flipped the whole.
Yeah, you had to set it up and everything too, like
a full-on production. We flipped the whole living room basically. Had a whole backdrop. Had the red metallic hanging by the window.
But that speaks to the creativity of it, right? Like dealing that's what I really like about it is that you had to really be creative.
Yeah.
In this production to really but to tell your story.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that really that really it set things apart, but like I said, the creativity, the concept, the concept of it, right? Like just, and then putting it into, putting it in place and executing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was really, that's what, and that was one thing that, with your music is that this song, it has a different vibe. And I think you talked about it, how this song is really, it's like everything that you've been doing kind of pushed you to this point. Right. And that was one thing that I noticed is that, like as I listened to more of your stuff, it, you know, your music is always progressing. And so this is like, we're here now, and I'm just waiting for like even more, you know, more music.
Yeah, man. It definitely it's a true testament for sure, man. I'm grateful, man, to be in this position, to be where I'm at, man,
Mm-hmm.
as an artist, like, you know, someone who, you know, hasn't even I've been dangling on the hill of like the music industry for for some time, and like, you
Yeah.
know, been able to like do these things with these, you know, with some artists that some people in the industry couldn't even say that they've done, you know, or some people who've been in the industry for much longer
Mm-hmm.
are doing it for much longer. So um it's a testament to my artistry, man. Like, you know, what it can really do for you to have a willful mind, you know, and to have some persistence. And
And you know, I think I mean, I talked to you about this before. Is uh one thing that I respect about your music, and I respect about you, is when you say like, this is what I'm gonna do, and you go and do it. Right, like those, I think we talked about this, but that's what I mean, that's part of it, is that no matter what, you know, obstacles that you got to go through, if you once you say like, oh, this is what I'm going to do, and then
mhm,
all of a sudden here it is, right, here's the video, you was like, oh, I'm going to do the video to this song, and I'm like, okay, cool, and but this is what it turns out to be, you know what I mean, like
mhm,
you say this is what I'm going to do, and then you go and do it,
mhm.
which is huge, because a lot of people say they're going to do things, and then it's not right, like and they
Yeah,
don't do it.
yeah, completely, man.
Yeah, like your perseverance through some other things, like you said, that you've been you've been at the mercy of the record industry. I mean, we all have been, we all are kind of at the mercy of, or the music business in some fashion, right?
Definitely, definitely.
So, but
Yeah,
having to
and
persevere through some of these obstacles.
yeah, man, and I gotta give it up to the artists, and the the people who I've been able to work with, you know, like to really see it through with some of these people, you know, to be able to see my vision
Mm-hmm.
through somebody else as well, you know, because like you could get with somebody, you know, like Andrew for example, you know, I don't know him too long, but once we did one or two videos, I knew then I was like, you know what, we could do this together. I
Okay.
knew once we did one or two videos, I was like, I think he can help me turn this song into a not just a music video, but into like a film,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
a broad idea. Because I knew this song needed that. It couldn't just be like, oh, just me and some people playing music. Like, yeah, you know, that could have been decent. It would have been not bad,
Mm-hmm.
but this is what it needed to be. It needed to be this. It needed to be something like this. And I think it's like, you know, really trusting the artists and the people who you know you can work with, and your resources, man. Like utilizing your resources, because you don't need a lot to get a lot. You know, use what you got. Like this, me and the guy who shot this is my neighbor. He lives above me. You know,
Yeah.
he lives he lives two floors above me, and like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he just happens to be really talented in what he does, and I just happen to, you know, be talented at what I do and have a vision, and trust that, you know, he could accept my vision and help me see it to the next level. So um yeah, man, that perseverance, man, it's a motherfucker, man.
Right.
It's
Like.
a motherfucker, man. You want something done out here, man. You gotta really stick to it, and like, you know, because you can work with some people, man. You get to the end. I think I might have said this too. Is like you can
Mm-hmm.
work with some people, man. They be talented, whatever the case is. You get to the end, they pull the plug on you right before you get it done. Then you
Oh,
grab
yeah,
everything, and sometimes you gotta live with that. You know what I mean? You could be mad at somebody all you want, or something tragic could even happen. You know what I mean? Somebody
yeah,
get injured, and things like that. But what you gonna do? You might have to scrap the whole thing and redo it, or you might have to take what you got and finish it on your own, or get somebody else to help you. That's the perseverance in it, in this artistry, and at this level, in this space that me and you are in, creatively. It's about really, like, setting it up and making sure it happens. Just like you with Jordans and Jazz,
yeah,
like you got a whole production going on. I remember when you was just telling me about that. Now,
yeah.
now you got a whole setup.
Hey, this
And
the setup, and I'm still struggling sometimes. The struggle.
we're gonna struggle, but
Yeah,
it ain't forever.
yeah.
That.
That's the thing is that like you got to persevere. You got to work through things, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean we've had we've had conversations about things like our ideas, and one thing that I like is being able to bounce ideas off of other creative people.
Yes. Yes.
That's
I think that's the prime. That's the prime of it. Is like, you know, if you're working with a creative and you can't bounce ideas off each other, like, I don't even know if it's possible to
yeah.
get anything done. You know what I mean? Because everybody got ideas. Even if it's just an idea that you want to say. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? If you say an idea and you get it out your head and somebody shuts you down, that ain't it.
No, no.
That
But
ain't
being able
If
to
it, even if the
bouncing
idea ain't used, it ain't. That's not it to shoot an idea down. Because then you shoot that. You basically telling the person that, or the artist, that their ideas is whack.
Oh, yeah. And it might not even be whack,
No,
right? Like they just don't, but they don't see the vision.
exactly.
And it was, I mean, like, okay, so you were here on Thanksgiving, and I was just like, just playing you beats or whatever. Then next thing you know, I played one and I felt his hand like, whoa, what's that? I felt his hand like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I got one. I was like, I know I got one there, and but that's just, bouncing off those, those musical ideas off
Yep.
of other creative people.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
And
Because that's exactly how I went to. You were playing a good few, but at the same time, I heard that one. I was like, whoa, what's this? And then you proceeded to play a few others. You played other beats after that.
yeah.
I was like, okay, damn, that's tight too. That's tight too. I like that. I
Hmm.
like this one. I like this one too. I'm
Yeah.
liking this one. And then I was like, but yo, remember that one?
Remember
I
that one? Like, wait
was
a
like,
minute, like,
like,
because I think I said, I was like, look, I was like, don't worry. I was like, I got it. I mean, I could go back to it. Like,
yeah.
you were like, but you was
And
like,
but and
oh,
I also like, because sometimes you got to see the range in people's ideas.
hmm,
Sometimes it ain't just like it might not just be that one. It might not just be that one, but you got to see the range in people's ideas. Like, how far can it go? Because one idea is really just a bunch of ideas. My bad. One sec.
hmm, yeah, no worries.
Because one idea is just really a bunch of ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's like one one idea is leads into the next, leads into the next. You know what I'm saying? So if you could see someone has one idea that you like, why not see the range in the ideas and how far it could go?
Hmm.
Because then that builds trust, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, it was, I mean, but sometimes, like, but that feeling though, I was like, yeah, I was like, I like this one too. I was like, I didn't want to play, it at first because I knew it was, I knew it was good. But then I was like, nah, listen to this one, okay, listen to this one. And then it was like, I was like, I think I got this one. Let me pull this one up. I think this is the one I've been, looking for. And then I
Yes.
just, like I said, I just felt that. Hold on, what's that one? He was like, yo,
Yeah. Exactly. And
and
and and, and we got a chance we got a chance to kind of get going on a few of those ideas while we was there too.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, that was about a month ago now.
Mm-hmm.
That's about a month ago. Yeah, basically tomorrow, a month ago.
Man, time is going. It's
Time is moving, man. Time is moving. But I'm glad we got a chance to connect out there. You know, a few weeks prior to that, you came out to New York.
Oh man, no. Don't get me started on oh, we should tell this story about so me being from Minneapolis, I'm not used to the liquor stores in Brooklyn. I'm used to the liquor stores. I'm used to the liquor stores in in Minneapolis. My liquor store is right across the street from me. They know me, but when you walk into the liquor store, it's just like you go and pick out what you want. You know what I mean? Like you look, you browse through. I mean, I already know what I want. I mean, I go directly to where the Casamigos is. I know exactly where it's gonna be. The Casamigo first. I go and grab my Modelo. Then I just grab the Casamigos and then I walk in line. So we in Brooklyn, and you take me to this liquor store.
Oh man, this man. And we walked in the liquor store, and then that man walked in the back where the bottles was, and had me in there looking like, I'm like, damn, he got VIP in this mother.
Like,
I'm like,
wow,
I
have
ain't
you ever
never
been to
went through
Brooklyn
that
before?
door.
Do you know these
I've always
people?
seen the door, but I ain't never walked through the door. I looked at the lady at the register. She looking at me. I'm like, who? She like, no, but you know, I was like, oh man, this man didn't. He didn't say I'm about to go grab my own bottle.
Yeah, because I mean, what I was looking, well, they didn't have what I wanted. I was like, I'm like, how am I supposed to know what I want if I can't go look at the liquor? And I saw the door,
man.
and I was like, well, there was a couple other people in there, so I looked at them, I looked at the door, and nobody said anything. And I just grabbed the door, and it's opened, and I was like, I guess I walked through. Nah, that wasn't the
walked to the back. That boy might as well just start. Yo, what you want? What you getting? You want?
You want something too? Like whatever. Yeah.
Oh man, hilarious, man, hilarious.
Yeah, I really didn't know. I mean, I'm sorry to the people that own the liquor store. I really, I'm used to going to my liquor store, and
Hilarious.
I go and grab what I want off the shelf.
Yeah, man, but it was cool though, because then we ended up going to the Blue Note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
went
Blue
to go
Note.
see Glassberg. That was only the beginning, man. I mean, that wasn't the beginning, but the beginning of that trip for sure. But it was just like a seasoning to like what we've been cooking up and what we've been doing for for years.
But I think it gave us a chance to really to like bounce, our ideas off each other. Right?
Outside of the studio too.
Yeah, outside of the studio, and just like, oh, okay, this is like you could really tell, like, okay, this is the type of vibe that like this is how, this is the vibe that he, like this is the music that he listens to.
Yeah.
Not that you don't listen to it either, but it's but this is
for sure.
Like this is like where my lane is a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I agree 100%. And I'm glad that you told me about the show because I didn't know about the show. And as soon as you told me, I bought my ticket.
Yeah.
As soon as you told me, I said, no, I'm buying a ticket. You gonna be in town too for a day?
Yeah. Well, that's another funny story.
A day ended up being 2 days.
A day ended up being another
story.
So so we go to the Blue Note, right? And well, first, okay, so we basically finish the bottle at your house before we even go to the Blue Note, right? We basically finished that off. And then we go to the Blue Note. Now it's more drinks. It's more food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a good time. I run into Chris Rock. Like Chris Rock is in my way. I'm like, yo, short Chris Rock, man, look, I'm trying to go to the bathroom. Get out the way.
You're funny, but you're in my way.
Yeah. So that's the story. So it's like my story is Well, I was there and I ran into Chris Rock. So
That's how
anyway,
it really was.
So I'm feeling good. We having a great time. Go to another spot,
Went to a jazz club,
another
small.
jazz club. We there. Then we just kind of bounced around a little bit. I mean, it's Friday night in New York. Like what, what else you just gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was supposed to catch my flight at like noon. I was supposed to catch my flight at noon.
Supposed to.
Yeah. I wake up at 11:15. Now I'm in Manhattan and I gotta make it to LaGuardia.
Oh man.
Yeah, that didn't actually I pretty much missed my flight by like 10 minutes. So then I'm in the airport and I'm like, dang, I'm trying to get on the flight. So the first flight going back to Minneapolis, all booked up. Then they're like, oh, I think we got a seat for you. I'm down. I'm almost on the plane and they're like, oh no, actually we don't have a seat for you. So now I'm like, oh man, now I got it. So then next thing you know, I'm like, hey, looks like I got another night in New York.
Man. And then we really kicked it, you know what I'm saying? We really got to kick it a little bit more, got some more food. I had a little session, a little bit of a session at the crib. You know what I'm saying? You was there, you napped a little bit. And,
yeah, I was.
And then we went to go see some other live music a little bit.
Oh yeah,
so in Bushwick. So it was chill, man. It was a good delay, man. It was a good 2 days for real. Like it was a good 2 days because
I didn't sleep much.
Didn't sleep much, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure you probably caught up as soon as you got back.
I tried. Yeah, I think I did. I tried. I think I slept like that Sunday I came back. I slept the whole way on the plane, and then
definitely,
and all day Sunday pretty much. But I tell you this, but it really,
that's a New York trip right there. You gonna come to New York?
Yeah,
you're gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? Like especially if you're coming on a weekend, it's like don't even think about resting.
No,
like really don't even think about resting because like you're gonna miss something. You're gonna miss something. You know what I'm saying? That's a New York trip right there. You get in, you do your thing, have your fun, and then you sleep when you get back to wherever you go.
But it was a great time in New York. Definitely need to come back.
Yeah.
It's New York. I mean, there's always something going on.
Come on now. You already know. You definitely gotta get out here sooner than later. Well, let's let things calm down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
With this Omicron, whatever thing you want to call it, but
the variant, another variant,
Yeah. Let it calm down a little bit. I'm gonna find something. I'll find something. I'll keep you posted. But also, if you see something, you let me know.
Yeah.
And we can make that happen. And then we can try to set up a whole few other things.
Yeah. So
get some live music in there from us.
Oh, we could do that. That would be that would definitely be the move.
Yeah.
To get
I see that happen next. So see that happening next. So
well, I do thank you again for coming on the show. Actually, I gotta pull up your stuff really quick.
There we go.
Yeah, let's so where can we yeah.
We right there.
Right there.
Man, make sure y'all go check out that website, akuroimbu.com, akuroimbu.com. Subscribe to my YouTube. Music is My Sanctuary is on all DSPs right now. You can go get that right now on all DSPs. You can put that on your favorite playlists. Save that song. Follow me on all DSPs. You can go to energy.pro, my production company page, INNERG.pro. That's where a lot of the things that I'm doing, aside from even just music releases, videos, film, just production stuff in general. You can go there and stay up to date, and you could probably buy some merch and some items coming soon.
Oh yeah, get the merch. Definitely buy the merch when it comes out.
You can get that stuff coming soon. But most importantly about this record, Music Is My Sanctuary, I want everybody to listen to it. I want everybody to add it to a playlist and things like that. But if you really, really want to support this, go and buy that on my Bandcamp. Buy the record on my Bandcamp. Support it on Bandcamp. And let's get this vinyl out to the people. We get this supported by the people. We get these views up. A vinyl's coming next.
Oh, the vinyl definitely would be that's the way to go.
Yeah, we're gonna get this vinyl out to the people. And yeah, man, you know, we online, man. We online, and we moving swiftly. We moving swiftly. So catch me. You know what I'm saying? Catch me where I need to be, because that's usually where most people is at. If that's where the crowd is at, I'm probably there somehow, some way.
Right.
You know, whether if it's online or in the streets or on stage. You know what I mean?
Well, brother, I do thank you again for coming on my show. We're definitely gonna link up. We got some, you know, I definitely got to send you some more music. Working on stuff, you know, daily. So I definitely got to send you some more stuff. You know, bounce off, you know, some of my creative ideas off you.
Definitely.
Yeah. So again, I do thank you for coming on the show.
Love, man. Always.
Always. Well, I do want to thank you again for checking out another episode of Jordans and Jazz with Juan Williams. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Jordans and Jazz with Juan Williams. Hit the bell, hit the like button, leave a comment down below about the show. Also follow me on Instagram at Jordans and Jazz, where I do have my kicks of the day and some of my recent pickups. Also follow me on Twitter at Jordans and Jazz. That's where I do have notifications on when I'm live or when a new video is available. So go ahead and subscribe to my Twitter. And as we get out, I do want you to remember to keep your kicks fresh and your groove tight. Peace.